He even said Mariano. Mariano.
Entirely. What do you think about the dowry system? Because I know that it's very strange to you.
Hi, this is Desi Italiano Reacts. I'm Giovanni.
And I'm Rashmi. And this is me. Okay, you done your introduction. Good. Sit down. Sit down.
So, what are we doing today?
So, ഇന്ന് നമ്മള് ജിയോ ബേസിലിന്റെ പടം കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് പൊന്മാൻ. അപ്പോ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു പൊന്മാനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. So I'm gonna leave it with him today to talk about പൊന്മാൻ.
No, you come in as well.
Yeah, I will. I will, yeah.
So, okay. So, Ponman, so the story is about this man, Ajesh. He's a kind of a middleman who he deals with jewelry, gold
for the wedding. Yeah.
For the wedding. So this lady, Steffi, who's played by Lijamal Josie.
Okay.
So she's supposed to be getting married, but the family don't have enough gold. So they need 25 sovereigns of gold as a dowry.
Yeah.
So Ajesh comes in and says, well, I'll give you the gold as a loan.
Yeah.
Once you get married, all the money that you get from that wedding, you pay me back. And then it's sorted.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go to plan because unfortunately Bruno has...
Bruno is...
He is the brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bruno has had some issues. He's very political. He's left.
Yeah.
Kind of to the left of the party. So when they have the wedding, there's not enough guests. They thought there was going to be a lot more guests that'd make the money, but unfortunately they didn't. So they didn't make as much money.
Yeah.
So obviously, Ajesh still wants his money back, but Steffi and the family don't want to lose face. Obviously, they're getting married, and then you've got Mariano, who's played by Sajin Gopu. And
you can call him Amban.
Amban.
Amban, yeah.
Amban. So he is the one who's marrying Steffi, and he finds out that about this situation about the gold, and he's saying no to Ajesh, you're not gonna get the gold. So it's a bit of a cat and mouse. Ajesh is trying to get the gold, and the drama kind of leads from there. So a lot of themes comes from this film. So it's a bit of a kind of a dark kind of comedy, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
But the characters are flawed. But it is a dark comedy. But yeah, so the themes are obviously about the dowry.
Yeah.
And about her. Steffi marrying this guy who it turns out quite quickly is not very nice.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, so I think when what I saw there was because it's done in Kollam, and Kollam is more with more kind of people who are more involved in politics. They have their views about politics, and still the left kind of political views they share.
And you can see the difference, from the other Malayali films.
Yeah.
And this one, from the beginning, you can see obviously the kind of the fisherman of the sea, and that kind of...
It's more real, isn't it? And to be honest, Basil's character I absolutely love the way he acted, because he's a complete Basil that we saw in this one, because he's more kind of a very funny, very cool, calm kind of person. And in here, it's more kind of a grey shade where we can't say that he's a bad or villain kind of. At the same time, we can't say that
No, it's not good. It's a bit. It's
he's
It's a
good
bit
as
of
well.
grey areas. No
Yeah.
kind of heroes, but it's he's not a goody kind of hero, but he's not a bad
No.
kind of
No,
guy as well.
absolutely.
He's just kind of
Absolutely.
flawed, I would say.
Yeah. Which is more realistic, isn't it? Because we all are kind of, we can't say someone is completely bad or someone is completely good, but it's more kind of realistic approach, which is really good. And also about the brother, when we say about, even though he has that political views and he's thinking about, like, with all those things, but he's still, because dowry is so normalized in there, in our place, where you don't think that it's not, that the social pressure is so much in there that you have to do that and you have to give it. It's not anything like, even the boys and the girls believe and the parents believe that that is the way that you can only get married. It's changing now, but still existing.
Because even Bruno, who's very kind of left of politics,
exactly,
is obviously that tradition.
Yeah.
He's still kind of
Yeah.
he's kind of tortured by it as well, isn't he? And you see that through the film where he kind of struggles through it.
Yeah. And the evolving characters like Steffi, for example, I think there was somewhere in the beginning that it says like 32 or something she was. And it's not considered like a normal age for women to get married, because in there we kind of needed to get married by around 22, 23, 25, and 32 is like you have been over the age of that marriage market where people consider you a bit old. And that's why they were saying like she has waited for men who are more educated and things, like more well settled, but now that she's desperate as well, that there is that social pressure to get married to someone, and dowry is a must thing that you have to, but at the same time that you have to take it as a loan, is a debt, that rather than as a gift. And the pressure that from the moment that Ajesh gives that money, that the gold, and it goes from Ajesh to Steffi to the mother to the brother to the one who's marrying her. So it's within that family as well. And when Mariano is in it, he was saying like, with that gold, he needs to give it to his sisters. So it's like a chain. It's not like not stopping there and she has that and then it ends there. But what Mariana thinks is like, whatever Steffi brings to him, that is his possession. So it's not something like as a gift or anything, but then I think it actually showing women as a possession. Whatever you comes and you bring and you've been there, you are the man's possession rather than
and he even said Mariano
Italian.
He
So
said-
Italian Mariano.
he said
It's a Malayali Mariano.
there's something in there where I can't remember, I think it was Ajesh who said something like it, or I think Ajesh said to Steffi, like he sees you as a dog, or like a there was that kind of comment.
Yeah.
I like
you would not have no value if when you lose, the moment you kind of your gold is done. That's when you're not going to get no value within the family. And that's where you label the stigma around like gold, that a girl's value is determined by how much the gold and the money and the assets that you're going to bring into the family, and the the treatment that you're going to get depends on the money and the assets that you're going to bring in, the goal. I just wanted to know, what do you think about the dowry system? Because I know that it's very strange to you. But what do you think about that? Like the dowry and the arranged marriage and all those kind of things.
I think arranged marriage is, I know in Italy it used to be more common, but obviously in the UK.
Okay, I didn't know that in Italy.
Yeah, there's more kind of arranged marriage, but I'd say
okay.
In England, obviously not.
I've never
not
heard
something
in here. Yeah.
I don't know. I think you've got, there are some families where it really works, and obviously you've got some that you don't. But you could say it the other way.
Yeah.
The dowry thing.
Yeah.
The dowry kind of tradition. I don't really agree with that.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I think you're kind of buying, if you want, so you say, well, if you want my daughter, you've got to pay the money. We want this amount of money, and you're thinking, but if you want because it's the other way around. So if you want my son to marry your daughter, then you've got to give us the money.
You know why it is? Because in Malayalam we have this this saying where it says ഞാനെന്താ പറയുന്നത് ഈ പിതോ രക്ഷിത കൗമാരെ പത്രോ രക്ഷിത യൗവനെ ആ ഒരു സാധനം അതായത് like as a girl when you're young your dad looks after you yeah when you're like a teenager but when you're a bit more young as an adult your husband looks after you and when you get old your son looks after. So in a way it implies that for a woman to exist or live or survive, a man is needed in her life.
But maybe that was the case, but I think more, women are independent
now, isn't it more?
And are able to say, well, no, I'm a person in my own right, and I've got the brains and I can do just as what a man can do. So that's
but the the social economic setup in our place is a bit different, which is changing now, but still that women are considered to be someone who is in need of help, someone who needed to be like someone needs to arrange everything and organize her life for her, rather than saying she's an individual by herself and she can do it, she can make choices, she can live within her rights and she can take responsibilities, is not that much in the society. But I think it's changing now, but it's still very much in there. And you can see that in Steffi's character where it's a way of survival for her.
But she's very quiet, so I thought the performances were really good.
Oh, she was really good.
And I like the song in the beginning about the bit about Kollam, and it's talking about
the showing the different
it's going
places
showing,
of Kollam.
I like that. I like that song.
Yeah.
So I thought Steffi Lijamal Josie, I thought she played the part really well. She was fantastic in that.
Yeah.
Because she's very quiet in the beginning.
Yeah.
And kind of everything is done to her. And you can see the pain that she's starting to realise this isn't a good match.
Yeah.
And this...
No, even before that, when she was very quiet, I think what it shows is she doesn't have a voice. She doesn't have a choice to say, I do not like this marriage.
But you can still see the unhappiness there and how that grows just from her facial expression. She's not saying it, but you look at her and you can see she's not happy here.
But
and she starts to find her voice later on.
Later on, because the pressure of a girl to be married is so much. Even like living together is not even. I think nowadays we have more people living together, but it's not really accepted as such. in there. It's not.
But I thought,
Yeah.
she was. I thought she was brilliant. I think she stole the show. Although, you know, I think
She's very quiet.
yeah, but just by her acting and just
Yeah.
you know, I thought she was really good. And I think Ajesh Basil. I thought he was really good. Even Mariano,
was.
he did play a part. He didn't. You could just tell the kind of person he was, and you just thought, yeah, he's not a nice guy. But he played it really well.
He wasn't portrayed as a bad one, because when you look at that, even Basil says he didn't beat the other kids because the kids actually came to his farm and taken the prawns. That's why. But there is somewhere he has got some goodness in him, some kind of ethics in him, but he's still under the pressure of the society where, as a brother, he needs to get his sisters get married and he needs to sort out his life too. I think all of them within that grey shade, and the character evolves slowly, and then you kind of realize that they change and they get the confidence, isn't it? You can see within that two hours that even Steffi getting the confidence, the brother getting the confidence to come, and Ajesh actually getting the confidence to stay there and get the gold until it's all been sorted. Yeah.
But I think it was a good film. He says at the end, it's Ajesh when they're in the boat with him and Steffi.
Yeah.
And he says, you don't need the gold.
Yeah.
You're valuable without it. Kind of is the message. The message to it is kind of, you know, saying you don't need that for people to look at you and say, oh, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You can kind of see it there.
Yeah.
That's one. And also the bit where we're talking about the dowry and kind of arranged marriage, where she says, did she say it to her sister?
Oh yeah, did you like sister-in-law? Yeah.
She says, marry someone you like.
Yeah.
Don't marry someone you don't. Marry someone that you like. Yeah. And that's where she's kind of found her voice and said, no, this isn't, you know, this isn't for me. I'm better than this. And it's kind of her character growing in this. Because I read there was something in the Indian Express, because a lot of it's had really good reviews, but there was one where it says they felt it stopped short of effectively critiquing the kind of dowry system.
Yeah.
But I thought I thought it did. I thought it did that well. I thought it wasn't too overblown. You know, kind of, oh, this is really bad.
Very subtle though.
I thought it was subtle, and I think that's what made the film. That it was subtle. Yeah. It was there, but it wasn't kind of in your face.
Yeah. Because it doesn't say it's good or bad, but it shows the struggle that people go through just because that system is in place.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's saying it's not really good. Yeah. But I think it was portrayed really well.
Yeah.
It's really
and
good.
Again, we spoke about some of the other films that we've looked at, where they're kind of the films that you really like and you think, oh, that was a good film. Films that you kind of think about after for a few days. And again, this is another one that kind of you think about the themes within it and just the acting and think, I really liked that film. So let us know what you think. If you like, subscribe and comment underneath, that would be very grateful. We do look at all your comments and appreciate all of them, so keep them coming. But if you haven't seen the film, make sure you do.
Brilliant.
It's a really, really good film. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.